trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the higher. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for life.
Handsome Lagosian, name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire, team full of stars.
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Minnesota Vikings and the Dallas Cowboys. The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Straight to the air they go. Throw secured by George Pickett. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
To throw here on 1st down. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Trying to connect with Lamb, but it's intercepted. And the Vikings are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. He was trying to find Ty Felton with that one. And it's 3rd down now. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. This gets the 1st and more. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They'll get 22 out of that play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Shotgun snap. A gift to Tracy. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. He's got it in the red zone. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Give him 25 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Setting up the screen. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. This one's caught. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Short kick gathered in at the 15. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. A lot of mess on the move here. To the 10. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a 1-point game. An extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Return starts at the 9. This makes it up to the 25. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. And that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Tracy. This is ahead for about 5. Stop made by Donovan Ezeraku.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
It's on target to Johnson. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to a mere that 45. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Here's Tracy on 1st down. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Brought in, Ty Felton. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings break the tie here in the first. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. The return starts at the 18. And he's out of bounds with his job done. That's all the way down into the red zone, close to the 15.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
Starting out trips right here, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. On target to Musgrave. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys tie things up at 14. Got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Start on the ground here. Tracy. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. He rolls to his right. Completes downfield to Felton. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. A 28-yard pickup there. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready up!
McCarthy to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Near the goal line. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Tracy on 1st and goal. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. McCarthy throwing here. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they had the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again. Backed up just a bit. Here's another 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. 70-10 rule. 60
McCarthy looking to throw. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and watches the tape the next day, and he's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
3rd and goal. Defense electing to play this from the nickel.
3. 18 Cardinal. 70 range. Warriors, 70. Go.
Here's McCarthy to throw. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Cairo Santos now to try the field goal. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And this stays tied here in the 2nd. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
A handoff to Tracy. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Flush down now to his left. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. White has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. They'll run the toss to Tracy. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Returning from the 18-yard line. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
70 Timberwolf. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He'll look to throw. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Jake, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Vikings sending out nickel coverage here on third down.
Ready? Cut 19. Cut 80.
Throw here, third down. That's Lamb running slant. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Let's go now. Ready?
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Brought down by Jerron Bland.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call pretty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Come on.
Back to throw. He has the first over the middle. And the stop is made just a couple of yards shy of that end zone. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that gives them first and goal. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Blue crosses the goal line for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys earn the chance to tie before halftime. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Ty Felton here to return it. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he could not break beyond the line, so that's how our half's going to end. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Felton now to return this. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. He's picked off by Triquez Bridges. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They did a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Short pass brought in. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll start the drive with Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First down, play action. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On the give, it's Blue. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grab the lead on their first series of the half. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Felton now to return this. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Starting on the ground. Here's White. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, McCarthy headed out right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now it's McCarthy. Completed to his running back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
And the Vikings, first down.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Off play action. It's McCarthy. That's to the rookie out of Michigan State. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. It's inside the 10. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. Santos now for the extra point.
Lining up for the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings tie us up 28-all. So we've got a tie ball game. now as they send this away. Kick taken in here at the 17. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line. First and 10. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Working on first down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. A third down run with Blue. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Air it out on third. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a lead just before the end of the third. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Felton now to return this. He dodged the tackle. And he's out a little short of the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Motion the tight end over. First and 10. It's McCarthy. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. McCarthy throwing here. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
3rd down run from White. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completed right side to Addison. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 22. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
It's his running back. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
1st down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Vikings.
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there, 2nd down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. To the sideline and intercepted. No, it's incomplete. He had the pick. Just couldn't hang on, though. And this drive lives on to see 3rd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. Another throw here for McCarthy. On the move, headed right. Making the call himself. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Vikings now trail by just a point in the 4th. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold him. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
McCarthy's going to look to throw this. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late.
36.
Well, that right there really changes the complexion of this game. They take the lead on the conversion rather than playing for the tie.
You can just see my head up here in this booth, right? It's just shaking. I mean, the old-timers are looking at some of these decisions the new school guys are making and just wondering aloud, what are you thinking? Well, what they're thinking is what some of the data is telling them to do. And what I love, Kate, it now really puts the pressure on that other side to respond. Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate, maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into a good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 4th quarter lead. Not Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
So a big play for the Cowboys here as they line up for two.
The Cowboys will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add two to their lead here late.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for two. That risk pays off.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Felton now to return this. And he's brought down quickly right inside his own 10.
At their own 9-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. McCarthy looking to throw. Has a man, Justin Jefferson. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stopped.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance. Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Looking to throw. Brought in right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
A gain of 33 yards on the play.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Second down, McCarthy to pass. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long. Back to throw it. The left side finds Johnson. And that will not be enough for a first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 9. It's fourth down.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that'll be good for Dallas first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
Up the middle, Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Cowboy 80. Go.
Give on second here to Blue. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
Vikings 36.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Felton now to return this. And he's out of bounds up across the 25. Minnesota in the formation. It's first and 10.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy bails out of the pocket quick. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Ranging near a minute to play. Second and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Now to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still fourth down. Desperation time here. He's got it to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Offense is hurrying, time running down. Game might not be over just yet, though, Brock. You got a flag out there, and that could mean an on-time down. Let's see. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.
Yeah, huh?